So, what have we got here?
Well, what we have here is a Nintendo Switch.
That's amazing. How'd you get this so quick?
Oh, Nintendo has been known for their great Switches throughout time. You know, this is a solid power Switch.
Oh, that noise!
And this is not a new console. This has lasted the test of time. Still got that awesome click to it.
Wait, I thought we were reviewing the new Nintendo Switch. This is the wrong one!
No, I just said Nintendo Switch. I didn't say new.
What?
Got a good click to it, and you can really feel the weight inside of like the mechanism shifting.
Mate, that sounds solid.
So the reset switch here is it doesn't have the same kind of click to it, but it's got this nice weight and this nice resistance to it, so you feel
Springy.
yeah. The eject switch I don't feel has done as well. I mean, if you push it down, and it's got a little bit of kind of a spring to it. So all in all, I feel the Super Nintendo has some very good switches, and this is a good Nintendo Switch. Feel that. You know you've got power.
Power.
Well, what about the Game Boy Pocket? Well, this isn't a Nintendo Switch either, is it? Not.
There is a Switch, only the one in this model. Unlike the SNES,
Basic,
which had several
man.
switches.
Basic.
You're totally gonna break the Switch.
Alright, let's switch it up to something else. Huh?
Okay, much like its predecessor, the 64 here has a very nice power switch. Doesn't quite have the weight, but you definitely know you've got power when you hit that switch. Reset?
It sounds like the cheapest thing ever.
It sounds like that, but it's lasted 20 years.
But is the feel good? Is it solid?
This is Dr. Feelgood. Still got some good click to it, but it doesn't have quite the weight of the SNES.
So what you're really saying is it's a bit inferior, but most people will still tell you it was great.
Most people will kind of let nostalgia get in the way of their view of
Telling you, the Switch on the
Switch
64 was
Awesome.
Nintendo Wii U,
The
their
Wii
most
U.
well-advertised console ever made.
Check
Check out the switches on it.
There's no switches on it.
Well, yeah, there's the power button.
That's a
Oh wait,
button.
yeah. Move on.
Next.
Game Boy Advance. You know the one that's basically just a SNES? And a lot of the crap that came out on it was SNES games?
But how does its switches compare?
Let's have a look-see. Oh.
Oh. Oh.
So how does it switch compare to the SNES Switch?
Oh. Oh.
There's another switch.
That's not a switch.
Yeah, it's for the volume.
That's the volume dial. It's not
Yeah.
a switch.
It's still a switch. It switches the volume up.
Switches go from on to off. There's two states.
Oh.
Yeah, but it's a dial. You don't switch.
But you do. It's a switch.
It's not a switch!
It's a switch!
It's not a switch.
As far as switches go, how would you rate it?
1.
That's not a very good rating. Poor Game Boy.
It was only out of 1.
Oh, well that's a great rating. Good on you, Game Boy.
Good on you, Game Boy.
Nintendo Entertainment System does not come with the robot that it used to in the 80s.
It's also a bit smaller.
But it's got switches on it. Oh god, look at the size of my hand. It's just regular size.
Good
'cause
lord.
It's the mini NES. For you!